Hello and welcome back to yet another canal adventure. This vlog is going to be slightly different to the previous vlogs as it's made up of random pieces of camera footage from our return journey as we've travelled back towards Rugby and beyond. All of this footage is captured on our Insta360 camera, which is normally mounted on a tripod on the roof of the boat. It is currently attached to an extendable invisible selfie stick and slung over my shoulder whilst I'm at the tiller. There will be some wind noises in this vlog, that can't be helped, and some very strange camera angles as well. As you know, all of our recent vlog titles have been song related, and you may be wondering why this one is called Naughty Girl. Well, this should hopefully become clear if you keep watching. I have been noticing that a few other vloggers out there are now using 360-degree cameras to capture their journeys along the canals. I think these cameras are brilliant. They record pretty much everything that is going on around you and allow you to choose the direction or focus of the captured footage whilst editing. Sometimes the end result can look like it has been shot from a drone. Other times it might just look like the camera is duct taped onto the end of a barge pole. Or that the drone is about to crash into a canal-side tree or be lost to a watery grave. Or worse still, smacked into a bridge. Just like that. Whoops. Yeah, we'll call those battle scars. One other thing about these 360 degrees cameras is that they come with some weird and wonderful preset editing features that allow you to create some great effects. Like this one, a zoom out to make a tiny planet. Or this one, which is a tunnel effect. Possibly a better effect for a vlog about surfing. I wonder what Paul is rummaging for in the cupboard. Bridge just in front of us is a railway bridge that carries the West Coast Main Line over the Oxford Canal. The railway connects four of the largest cities in England, namely London, Birmingham, Manchester and Liverpool, and also connects onto Scotland's largest cities, Glasgow and Edinburgh.
Sunday services.
The West Coast Main Line carries more intercity trains per hour than any other high-speed line in Europe, and over 40% of all UK freight trains. Blink and you will miss them. Although, to be fair, this was filmed on a Sunday.
We'll all go thundering over ahead of us as we go under.
although that is not an intercity train.
Banty 20 minutes past something service. And at all stations except.
Having a camera on a stick means that you can get closer to the wildlife on the canals, by which I mean the waterfowls and of course other animals. But not too close. It is possible to shove your camera on a stick almost anywhere, and even waft it around to get an alternative view from the well deck. Isn't it nice and peaceful at the front of the boat, away from that engine noise? I had wanted to use the theme music from the Oneidian line at this point, but I'm not allowed to. So instead, we have this. Anyway, that's enough of that nonsense. Let's get back to the back of the boat. We are approaching the Newbold tunnel on the North Oxford Canal, but before we get there, I'm going to wave my stick about a bit more to see what the footage looks like from some more strange angles. And I do like the way that the trees on this stretch almost reach out of the screen at you when I use the tiny planet effect. In previous vlogs we've mentioned how the North Oxford Canal was straightened to make it shorter and more competitive to a proposed rival canal and the newfangled contraptions called locomotives and their so-called railways. They'll never catch on, you know. As you can see, the canal here at Newbold is now located in a man-made cutting and is as straight as a Roman road. This Newbold tunnel was built in 1829 as part of a scheme to straighten out the winding canal, and it replaced an older tunnel which dated from 1777 on the original route, which ran at a right angle to the newer tunnel. The southern portal of the abandoned tunnel can be seen next to the churchyard. It is now bricked up but with 2 holes to allow the bats to enter. The new tunnel was built with a towpath on both sides, again a time-saving measure which meant horses could remain attached to the barges they pulled and no one had to spend time detaching and reattaching the horse or even expend energy legging the barge through the tunnel.
If you sound your horn, said to sound the horn on the board.
Horn sound in the tunnel.
It's said to do it on the board.
Stalactites hang from the ceiling of the tunnel where the mineral-rich water from the hill above seeps through the mortar and brickwork. The new Newbold tunnel is 250 metres in length.
Past the car park. That was there on the corner with it. That's another set of moorings. That's wasn't it short term or accessible moorings.
Now one of the things that I didn't do was attach the microphones to the camera, which means you can't hear what we're saying to each other unless you listen really closely. I like these selfie stick shots, but at certain angles you can't help but be in them, especially at moments like this. I wonder if there's a way of hiding myself.
Probably £12 worth of diesel.
Just look at that fantastic brickwork. Some canal bridges are engineered artwork, although on some of the newer bridges it's just a brickwork facade. Here, in the wilds of the Warwickshire countryside, on a bridge crossing an industrial waterway, stand 2 gongoozlers, happily watching the passing boat traffic, unaware that the crew of a boat will wave at them as they get closer to the bridge structure. The congoozlers were so frightened by the frenzied waving that they do not race to peer over the other side of the bridge as the boat passes under them.
That's what we're in it for.
We are once again on a straightened part of the North Oxford Canal. The original route of the canal would have passed under the cast iron bridge on the towpath side and crossed in front of us, through the winding hole and on towards the village of Cosford.
Could have actually been where the original route of the canal went.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that's...
Part of the original canal still remains. It forms this canal arm, which if followed would take you to Rugby Wharf. Rugby Wharf is of course the base of Willow Wren Narrowboats.
If this is a turning hole, there's plenty of space outside, isn't there?
Yeah.
So this is the aqueduct. So what I'm saying is you've got the other rings down further, so you can stop there, come up here.
Yes.
To do the
turn. Yeah. Okay.
So don't go beyond 52.
Oh, only the parade. Go beyond bridge 52.
I remember these two aqueducts as well now, so you want to keep the camera on.
I'm keeping the camera on.
The depth of the drop might actually get your rugby players actually into daylight as well.
This first aqueduct takes the canal over the old Leicester Road. And the second aqueduct carries the canal over the River Swift. A number of bridges along this stretch of the canal depict scenes from the game of rugby. Rugby traces its roots back to various forms of football played in England, particularly at Rugby School in Warwickshire.
We're going to get up at 5 o'clock tomorrow when it's sunlight.
When it's sunlight and when it's not raining, and then go, yeah.
And then
is that the time when it's going to be all go
about 7 o'clock I think it kicks in. I did walk the bit between the two bridges.
Yeah. So you walk this bit.
So that's what I'm going to say. You haven't gone through the second bridge yet, have you? So,
no, not yet.
So I must have walked this piece. And strangely enough, that's got rings on it. But
oh, it has, isn't it? Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, rings up there as well.
Yeah. That is good to know.
And is this where you saw the boat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What's this little name again? It's, how can you forget that?
What, the famous
Don't rub it in.
blogger that's now
Forget it.
appearing on
Forget
TV?
it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know Robbie's name.
You're just going to take a piss out of my memory, so.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Much. Oh. I'll slow up because I don't want him to hang out his duck hatch, waving his fist at us to slow up. I don't think he's there actually, but
Rugby's quite close to a train station, train line, yeah?
yeah.
With the train.
Very good, I haven't posted anything to say that we've gone past.
I would have thought that there would have been still a writing on the front.
No, I think he's painted over, but he's got his naughty lads sign on the top.
Oh, I see. Yes, of course. Yes. Okay, it is smaller now when you see outside.
Don't peek in the windows. Don't be nosy. So rude doing that.
His whatchamacallit.
Here, take the camera, stick it.
His whatchamacallit.
Was it? Oh. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.